Ever feel like you're drowning in customer feedback? Emails, surveys, support tickets, is like everyone has something to say.
It's the double-edged sword of today's business
Oh,
requirement.
exactly. You know, there are golden nuggets of insight buried in there somewhere, but finding them,
Oh, it can feel impossible.
it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Well, today we're diving into a tool that promises to make sense of it all, customer conversation analytics.
Music to every business owner's ears, right?
And to help us navigate this world of AI and algorithms, we've got an expert standing by.
Happy to be here.
So let's demystify this a bit. Customer conversation analytics, what is it in a nutshell?
Well, imagine being able to read between the lines of every customer interaction. That's what this is all about. It's about understanding not just what your customers are saying, but why.
Okay, so it's like having a superpowered assistant who not only listens to your customers, but actually understands them on a deeper level.
Exactly. And it's all powered by AI, specifically natural language processing, or NLP.
Right.
This allows us to move beyond simple keywords and analyze sentiment, tone, even intent.
So it's not just picking up on the fact that a customer used the word frustrated 5 times in a support chat.
Mm.
It can actually understand the nuances of that frustration.
Exactly. It can tell the difference between frustrated venting, this is the third time I'm having this issue,
Right.
and frustrated resignation. I guess I'll just have to try this workaround again, even if both conversations use similar words.
That's huge because those two types of frustrated customers need very different approaches.
100%.
One needs their problem solved, like yesterday. The other might be more receptive to a proactive solution that prevents the issue from happening again.
You've got it. Or think about sarcasm, which can totally fly over the head of traditional analytics.
Oh, absolutely.
Conversation analytics can pick up on those subtle cues to give you a more accurate read on customer sentiment.
Okay, I'm starting to see why this is such a game changer.
It's about understanding your customers on a whole new level.
Right, getting into their heads a bit. But how does this actually play out in the real world? Who's using this and what kind of results are they seeing?
Well, let's dive into some real-world examples.
Perfect.
Let's talk about Plannable. So you know how some companies are just killing it, growing like crazy?
Yeah, it's a good problem to have, right?
Totally. But their success was their downfall. Their customer support tickets were piling up, becoming this massive time suck.
Oh, I've been there. It's the classic, we're drowning in our own success story.
Exactly. So they were like, there has to be a better way, and stumbled upon this platform, Clients In.
Okay, so they brought in the AI cavalry.
Exactly. Now, instead of their support team manually grinding through this mountain of tickets, they had AI by their side, giving them insights and making their lives easier.
Like a superpower. So what were these magical AI insights?
Clients In looked at all their customer interactions, every single one, and it flagged the most urgent ones. But get this, it wasn't just looking for keywords, it was using this deep understanding of sentiment and intent. It was like, okay, this customer is seriously annoyed, we need to prioritize them, or this one's just asking a simple question, we can handle it later.
Smart. So they're not just responding faster, they're responding smarter.
Exactly. And the best part, they actually saw a 15–20% drop in their workload, which meant faster response times and happier customers all around.
That's incredible. Talk about a win-win.
Yeah.
So Plannable streamlined their support with this. What about other use cases?
Let's switch gears to PrestaShop. Now imagine this, you've got a two-person team.
Okay. Small but mighty.
Right, except they're handling a mountain of customer feedback, over 150,000 pieces annually.
Whoa. Okay, that's a lot of feedback, even for a large team.
Talk about information overload. There's no way they could keep up, right?
It's impossible. You can't give each one the attention it deserves.
And that's where Clients In stepped in. Their AI became an extra set of eyes, filtering through everything, highlighting the gold nuggets.
So PrestaShop could actually focus on the feedback that would really make a difference.
Yes. They found a hidden pain point in their registration process that was buried in a sea of feedback.
Oh, hidden pain points are the worst. It's like that one button on a website that nobody can figure out. Everyone complains about it, but nobody knows who to tell.
And because they found it, they fixed it, which led to happier customers and way fewer support tickets.
So it's not just about fixing what's broken. It's about proactively finding the cracks before they become earthquakes.
Exactly. And these are just two examples. Imagine what this could do for other businesses. What about businesses that aren't drowning in support tickets yet? The smaller guys.
Right. Is this just a big company thing? It's easy to assume, right? This is for the big guys with tons of resources.
It's a common misconception. Actually, I think this is even more impactful for smaller businesses.
Oh, how so?
It's like leveling the playing field. They get access to the same customer understanding as the Fortune 500 without all those data scientists on staff.
Right, it's like having a secret weapon.
Exactly. And it's not just about fixing problems either. Think about marketing and
Oh
sales.
yeah, you could totally use this for that. Knowing what your customers care about before you even talk to them.
Exactly. Imagine analyzing your sales calls and instantly knowing what clicks with people. Are they motivated by saving time or money? Or maybe they want to impress their boss with the latest tech.
Then boom, you tailor your pitch to match. No more generic scripts, just laser-focused conversations.
Exactly. Closing deals like a pro.
I like it. So we've talked support, sales. What about getting that raw customer feedback, better than surveys?
Oh, absolutely. Forget those clunky surveys. This is about tapping into real conversations, getting to the heart of what customers really think.
Right, because what people say to your face and what they say in a survey are sometimes two different things.
100%. And that honesty, that's gold. You can use it to make products people love, build experiences that resonate. It's about real empathy.
And what about customer journey mapping? Finding those rough spots where customers get lost or frustrated.
Oh, it's a game changer for that. Instead of guessing, you're using real conversations to figure out those friction points and smooth them out.
So instead of waiting for complaints, you're already fixing it before anyone even notices. Talk about being proactive.
It's about building a customer-centric business from the ground up.
I love it. Okay, this has been eye-opening, but let's be real. There have to be some challenges, right?
Of course. Data privacy is a big one. You got to be smart about protecting sensitive information, and transparency is key. Customers need to know how their data is being used.
Absolutely. No cutting corners there.
Hmm.
What about actually implementing this stuff? Integrating new software can be a nightmare.
Right, so you need a platform that plays nicely with your current systems, your CRM, ticketing system. The last thing you want is another complicated thing to manage.
And speaking of complicated, what happens when a small business using this suddenly hits it big? Can these systems handle all that growth?
That's why finding the right platform is so important. You need something that can grow with you, something that can handle massive amounts of data without breaking a sweat.
So it's future-proof. That's reassuring. It really seems like there's a solution out there for everyone.
There really is, and it's becoming more and more accessible, which is so exciting.
I agree. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, from the techie side of things to the big picture of happy customers. As we wrap up, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from this deep dive?
That those hidden gems in your customer conversations, they're gold, no matter who you are or what you do. Unlocking those can help you make better decisions, build amazing relationships, and just crush it as a business.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And on that note, I'll leave everyone with this. Imagine truly understanding what your customers are thinking and feeling. The possibilities, endless. Until next time, keep those conversations flowing.